Goldie Hawn reveals why relationship with Kurt Russell works. Why should we get married? After 40 years together, actors Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell remain uninterested in marriage. Why should we get married? Isn't that a better question? The Oscar-winning actress said last week on CNN's Who's Talking to Chris Wallace? Russell, 72, and Hawn, 77, met more than 50 years ago and have been an item since the 1980s. Though they sparked marriage rumors in 1989 when Russell seemed to propose to Hawn while presenting at the Academy Awards, the two have not tied the knot. Because we have been married, and because when it doesn't work out it ends up to be a big business. Somebody has to own something. It's always ugly, said Hawn, who had 2 marriages before entering her relationship with Russell, who was married once prior. Somebody has to actually take a look and say, how many divorces are fun? How many divorces actually don't cost money? How many divorces make you even hate the person more than you did before? How many divorces have hurt children? She added. Goldie Hawn, Kurt Russell's children didn't want them to marry. Hawn and Russell remain together because they choose to stay together every day, she told host Chris Wallace. I like the idea that I can wake up in the morning and make decisions every day if I want to be here, she said. Ultimately, staying independent with independent thinking is important. So you can hold on to yourself and you're going to actually have that feeling. In 2016, Hawn said on the British daytime talk show Loose Women that she believes being together 68% of the time is ideal. I would have been long divorced if I'd been married, she said. Russell and Hawn share one son, 37-year-old actor Wyatt Russell. The two also have children from their previous marriages, Oliver, 46, and Kate Hudson, 44, who were born out of Hawn's marriage with ex-husband Bill Hudson, and Boston Russell, who is Russell's son with Susan Hubley. About 10 years into our relationship, we asked the kids, "Do you want us to get married?" And they went, "No," Hawn said at the time. They love it. It was perfect the way it is. They didn't want any more trouble. They wanted us to be not married. Psychologically freeing, Russell and Hawn are among many who reject traditional marriage. Hawn says it's a joy to work with partner Kurt Russell. The two met on the set of the 1968 film, The One and Only Genuine Original Family Band, when Russell was a teenager. Hawn is 5 years his senior. They've worked together several times since then, including when they reunited on the set of the 1984 movie Swing Shift, which kicked off their relationship. They last worked together on Netflix's The Christmas Chronicles, Part 2. I like Kurt when he's working, a lot. He's generous, he's good-natured, really talented and inventive and creative, Hawn told USA Today while promoting the film in 2020. It's just a joy, really, to work with him. Hawn revealed that she and Russell had been in separate marriages that eventually ended in divorce. For the unversed, Hawn has 2 ex-husbands, Bill Hudson and Gus Trekinis, while Russell was earlier married to Susan Hubley. We have been married, and when it doesn't work out, it ends up to be big business. It's always ugly, explained the 77-year-old. While sharing her concerns about getting divorced a 3rd time, Hawn stated, somebody actually has to take a look and say, how many divorces actually are fun? How many divorces actually don't cost money? The Overboard star pointed out that there is no restriction and she gets to choose if she wants to be with her partner every single day. I like the idea that I can wake up in the morning and make decisions every day if I want to be here, she admitted. Reflecting on her 40-year relationship with Russell, Hawn asserted, there's all kinds of hurdles we go through. There's things that we believe in, things we don't believe in, we agree on. So I think ultimately staying independent with independent thinking is important, so you can hold on to yourself, and you can actually have that feeling, she added. Meanwhile, the actress shares a 36-year-old son with Russell. I'm just a boy from Thousand Oaks, Kurt Russell's unveiled Hollywood story. Dive into the riveting tale of actor Kurt Russell, from his early days in Thousand Oaks to becoming Disney's top star of the 70s and portraying memorable roles in cinema. Cruising down the lane of fame, one cannot bypass the sparkling Hollywood star, Kurt Russell. With an array of power-packed roles under his belt, the actor has proven to be more than just a boy from Thousand Oaks. This riveting tale of the celebrated actor, as reported by GH Gossip, captures the essence of a man whose journey is both fascinating and inspiring.